Now, pour the tea.
I'm just gonna edit that out. Alright, I guess we're recording.
Yeah, are you gonna do an intro?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an intro.
Okay.
Hello, friends! Welcome to another episode of Tea Talk with Tina, the podcast where we gossip, chit chat, and spill all the tea about all the things. I'm your host, Tina. And today, I'm excited to introduce my very first guest. Someone I've known for about 4 years now. And if there's any tea to spill, he's going to be the one to drown you in it. I'd like to welcome my favorite socio, Henry Guerrero.
What's up, y'all? I'm so excited to be here.
That's all I wrote
when
down.
you said podcast, I was like, bet.
Big bet.
I get to talk about people. What I'm good at, judging. Also, what I'm good at, roasting. Even better.
My wedding roast, perfect.
Perfect.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Recommend me for all your party events.
Book me for your entertainment.
No, literally. Book me. I need the money. I'm poor.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I wrote a little bit of my book today, but it was all scatterbrained, so I started like 17 more different stories.
I was going to have you come over way earlier, and I was so tired after the gym. I took a little nappy nap.
I was so tired, too, so it was fine.
But I did a lot yesterday, so.
I also didn't do anything yesterday.
Oh.
I was hungover.
I was not.
I mean, I was, but I wasn't.
That running naked got me.
Oh my good Lord Jesus, I'm surprised I didn't get naked afterwards.
I did.
well, yeah, I can't really have sex with my dog, so not into that.
Good. Someone could be friends.
I wouldn't be friends with me either.
Henry and I went out on Friday night.
Yes, we did. Was it Friday?
It was Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been going out on Fridays.
Yeah, we have. We went out.
Yeah, because my wedding was on a Friday too.
Yeah, then my birthday party was on a Friday.
I didn't go to that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's because you like your sister more than me, but it's fine.
Yes. If you're listening, I do like you more than Henry and Helga.
I don't agree, but whatever.
We were going to go home at like 12 because I was tired, but...
Yeah, we ended up going home at like 1:45.
He's like, that's all. Are we going to stay to shut down the bar? And I was like, no, we're going to go home early. And then he's all, well, it's 1:45.
So yeah.
Oh, I guess so.
Took me completely by surprise.
To be fair. I actually remember walking out the door this time.
Oh, okay. You didn't remember walking out the door at your
I
wedding?
remember walking out the door. I just don't remember anything after I walked out the door.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot from your wedding.
Me.
Girl, I was drunk during the ceremony. I was like, I
wanted to be on everybody else's level so bad, and I couldn't get there. And I was drinking.
You could have asked me, girl. I would have got tequila, and I don't drink tequila.
I was drinking tequila.
We
took shots.
So, what you're saying...
I drank mimosas all morning while we were getting ready, and I was pretty buzzed.
Oh, yeah, girl, you were drunk when I got there.
And then, like, before, like, the ceremony started, like, maybe 30 minutes before, my brain sobered up.
It was the endorphins. The adrenaline.
I was like, what is happening? Where did it go?
Me, the whole time, I was like, I need someone to hold me.
That was me at my sister's wedding. You know that meme? That meme where they're like, when they say someone has an open bar, it's like SpongeBob or Squidward, and they're like dragging him. I'm gonna show you.
Is it the Goofy Goober one?
No.
Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about.
Oh my god, my phone's gonna die.
Isn't it Patrick and SpongeBob?
Yeah, they're dragging Squidward. Yeah.
Same.
And they're like, when you say that there's an open bar or something like that, and I'm like, oh, me at the wedding with an open bar.
That was me at your wedding.
That was me at my sister's wedding.
Yeah, after your wedding, I honestly, as soon as we got to Shane's, sure, I was there.
I remember it's like seeing you across the street. Oh, Henry! Running to my fucking wedding dress is so black at the bottom now. I took it off. I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And then I'm like putting it back in the bag. And I was like, oh shit. I don't even remember what I did at the bar. I remember sitting at the bar and I remember having heart-to-hearts with two people.
Yes.
I think I danced a little bit.
I honestly don't remember the dancing, but I know you were on the floor.
I was on the floor?
Not like you fell, but
Like
on the dance
break
floor.
dancing? Oh.
I wish that you broke dance.
I
Because...
broke dance at the wedding.
Did you?
Yeah. I told Emily to hold my dress and I was just spinning in circles on the floor. I'm so mad because you were supposed to take videos.
Yeah. I also you had an open bar. So
there was so much beer left over. I thought I was gonna have a lot of wine left over because I was like, nobody drinks wine, everybody drinks beer.
Yeah, no, you drink it all.
No, I had 2 glasses of wine.
Wow.
So then I had to drink a beer.
Yeah, that's what I had to drink too. I'm like, you don't have gin?
Natalie brought me a drink that she made. So it was like in a water bottle. It was like vodka and like
Water bottle. Takes me back to 7th grade.
Yeah.
Drinking in English class.
With like the Skittles packets.
Oh.
And so I chugged the whole thing out. So I was hydrated at least. She took care of me.
Yeah, I took care of myself, I think.
I was just like, give me your keys.
Oh, yeah. You have my keys.
Yeah, and then you were like, Mariah's going to take me home. So
Yes.
I was like, Mariah, here's his keys. That's how that went.
God, the fact that I need a babysitter at the bar.
I do be like that sometimes.
It's fine, though. Hey, at least I get home.
Yeah.
Barely.
So speaking of drinking. So that's us in our late 20s, early 30s going out to the bar and stuff, which is the topic of our discussion today. That made no sense, did it?
Honestly, I don't really remember what you said.
Yeah, I did. We're going to cut that out. Today, we're going to be spilling the tea about going out in your late 20s, early 30s.
Because it can be highly controversial.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it depends because, like, for me, I partied a lot in, like, my late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
And you didn't start drinking until recently.
I didn't start drinking until I was 26, and that was 4 years ago.
Yeah. And you're a socio now.
Yes.
And I'm a domesticated raccoon.
No, seriously, a domesticated raccoon. Like Patrick found you in the wild, and here she is.
And he brought me home and pet me on the head.
She even has a collar and everything.
It's fine.
It's spiked.
We only wear that at night.
But yeah, no, I only started drinking 4 years ago, and I never really liked to do it before, so I never got to do all those things that you do in high school and like in your early 20s or for your 21st birthday.
See, I never partied in high school because I had really strict parents, and I thought I was going to die.
Also, same. I had a really strict mother.
I did get drunk for the first time on my 17th birthday. That was the first time I ever got drunk. And then I didn't drink again for a hot minute.
I don't know. I should have seen it as a cause of alcoholism because I did get drunk for the very first time when I was 14. It was freshman year, and we were in the mountains camping with family. And I was like, hey, can I drink? Sure.
I'm a liar. I just like had a memory pop up in my head. It was like the night of my graduation party, I think. It was at the Elks Lodge before it was, what the fuck is it called? Well, it's not open anymore.
The plank.
Yeah. Before it was the plank, it was the Elks Lodge. And you know, you can rent it out for like parties and shit?
Yeah. I
had my graduation party there. And I remember, I don't know who was giving me drinks. I don't remember. I think it was one of my cousins.
It was someone.
And I was drunk on my graduation party.
I did not drink for my graduation party because I was still in high school.
But I don't think...
obviously.
I don't think my parents knew. So if you're listening to this, Mom, I was drunk.
Yeah, I wasn't. At least at my high school graduation. I didn't even drink. We went out. I left my family at their house and I went to parties afterwards and still didn't drink.
Wasn't it your time, like, when they used to, like, get a bunch of seniors and, like, have a big party at the fairgrounds?
If it was, I wasn't invited. So I don't know.
I know some people did it for, like, like Cassidy Palma.
Oh, so when you say it like that, it's usually, like, degenerates and popular kids.
Ah.
Yeah.
And you were a nerd.
No. No, I think it's because I was gay.
Oh.
Wasn't out, but everyone's like, ew, no.
Really? Did they left you out?
Yeah, I was like, honestly, fair. Same, I wouldn't have invited myself either. I didn't become this outgoing personality, like, great person until, like, I started drinking. Actually, no, that's a lie. Because I was all great before that.
I was going to say, you were... No, I didn't meet you until I met you at the bar.
Yeah, that was in 2019. Yes, because we were friends on Twitter first.
Yes.
And I was like, this girl's a slut. I like it.
let me tell you how me and Henry met. Because it's a great story. I was going through my separation from my first husband, and I was out being wild.
Susia.
No, I was just out living my best life. And we were at the bar like every weekend, Friday, Saturday, let's go. And one night I was there and I seen Henry sitting at the bar and I was like, oh my God, that's Henry from Twitter!
Yes!
And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, Murder All She Wrote. And then we just became besties.
We became besties.
Yeah. And then you turned me gay.
That's a story for the LGBTQ plus.
Yes, also involving alcohol. Yeah, because I don't remember kissing you at all. Sorry, it wasn't memorable.
It was great.
For you.
I was fantastic.
Don't remember, don't recall, don't ask.
And that's what alcohol does to you in your late 20s.
Yes, it makes you all kinds of sexualities.
And that's okay.
It's okay.
This is a safe space.
Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I just, like when I started going to the bar when I was 20. Like, it was like a few weeks before I turned 21.
Oh, so what you're saying is that you're a criminal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to fake ID.
Got it.
They let me in. They knew it was fake.
Because you had boobs.
And I ended up dating, having a baby, and marrying the bartender.
Yeah, whose daddy owns the bar.
And that's how I got into the bar when I was 20 years old.
Hey, it works. We got my cousin into the bar when she was 22. She just walked in.
Do you know how many underage people go in there?
Yeah. Back in 2020, like, they were letting...
I hope I don't get anybody in trouble.
At least we don't say their names.
We're not saying the name of the bar. If you want to do your research, you do your research.
I already said the name of the bar. It's fine.
You forgot.
In this town, everyone already knows.
Yeah.
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 But, like...
You were probably underage.
Probably
going to the
still
bar.
are underage.
I got in trouble for taking someone that was underage into the bar, though.
I did not.
I did. I let them use that fake ID that worked for me.
Oh.
And they were like, she's not 21. And they kicked us both out, and I got fired. But then I got my job back.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Because always hiring people back.
Yeah. I loved bartending. I hated, like, I would not do it now, I don't think.
Oh, no, it's just nothing but drama now.
I just don't like anybody. We went on Friday, and I had no idea who any of those people were.
Most of the people that were in that bar, I had no idea who they were.
I'm
Besides
like,
the
they're
people...
12.
Yeah, yeah.
But people came up to me, are you Jessica? Oh my God, I'm a legend.
And same, but that's just because I'm at the bar all the
I'm
time.
like, there's like 10 people lining up to see Henry.
I have like a meet and greet. It's just a line waiting out the door.
Oh, you want a signature too, or what?
Because I'll give it to you. That's because I was just like I said, when I turned 26, you know, that was in 2020. Like, I just started drinking, and then I was like, you know what? I never got to do any of this stuff. I want to experience it. So I did. I wanted to make memories. And I did.
See, and I drank so much. Like, the bar was different, and it was like, the people that I was hanging out with at the time, it was before I had a kid.
Yeah.
So, we were out.
So you were fun.
Yeah. I didn't have these bags under my eyes. No, and so, like, and then the people that I hung out with at the time, we were just, like, none of us had kids, and none of us were...
So it was easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and same, I don't have any kids.
And I had, like I didn't have, like, an actual job. Like, I was able to stay up till 2 in the morning and then go to work, hungover the next day, and make pizzas at Pizza Hut.
I mean, I was still able to go to the bar and wake up at 8:30 and go to work at the bank and give people money.
Yeah.
Which is probably why my jaw was short all the time.
Awesome.
Because I was spinning as I was counting.
Well, and then after I had Chloe, there was a period of time where, like, when we would go on dates, like, every Thursday.
Yeah. I remember seeing that on Twitter.
Well, also, back when we were open on Saturdays, I'd have to work on Saturday morning. So we'd go out on Friday night and then go to work on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sometimes
still
I was
drunk.
so drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that day that I showed up and you're like, you smell like alcohol. I'm like, can I be in the drive-thru?
You're, like, sweating alcohol.
I woke up literally 15 minutes before I had to be at work.
And then, like, those Thursday nights, I'd show up to work on Friday. But I don't even know how I did that.
Honestly, looking back at it now, like, I cannot do that. Because I was going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes even Sunday.
So when I was bartending, I would stay out at least until, well, the bar closed at 2.
And there's an after party.
Yeah. So I was up late all the time. There was one point where I was working at the bar. and then I was working at DRG, so I'd have to be up by like 6 to go over there.
Gross.
Yeah, and then I was working at Pizza Hut too. I don't know. That was a weird time in my life. I need to know where I got all the energy to do all that shit.
If we were younger.
I cannot. I'm just picked up a second job.
That's also early in the mornings.
No, but like even now, like now that I have like the schedule that I have for this job, where I can kind of just come and like go, like clock in, and
yeah, basically, yeah.
I still wouldn't drink the night before.
Yeah. So like ever since I got this new job, I don't like to drink on the days that I have to work because 4 a.m. comes very fast, and it's like if you want a full 8 hours of sleep, you got to go to bed at like 7:30, 8
And then especially because Chloe has school, so she has to be at school by 8. Which means we have to leave the house by 7:45. Yeah. Which means I have to be up at a certain time to get ready. And it's just like...
And to get your child ready.
Yeah.
And to get a baby ready.
And I got him now. Fuck these kids.
Yeah, I just have trouble getting myself ready.
Yeah.
Because I want to sleep in.
And it's not like I have enough trouble getting up just from being tired. Like, I'm not going to try to add alcohol into the mix.
Yes.
Like, I was low-key a little bit worried about staying up and drinking a lot on Friday night. Which, I didn't drink a lot.
Actually, yeah, no.
I was just like sipping, and then I'd sit there, and then I'd get some more. Like, I'm good if I take like shots here and there. But
honestly, I think if it wasn't for the shots, it would have been completely fine.
Oh, see, I'm good with shots.
I'm good with shots too, but like my signature drink, I like to have like 17 of those.
Mm. Yeah, but no, I was fine when I woke up. Yeah. That's the thing now is like I know like I don't go out to get fucked up.
I want to go out to have a good time.
Yeah.
And I can have a good time with the alcohol or without.
Exactly. And I don't have to, like, depending, especially who I'm with. Like, if it's with you, I don't get to see you very often. So it's like, we just sit and we talk and it's just fun.
Yeah. And then when a song comes on, we throw our asses in circles.
Yeah. Which I'm very upset because I was thinking about getting down on the dance floor on Friday night. And there was, like, one song.
Yeah, just one song. She didn't start playing all the good stuff until literally 1 o'clock.
And even then.
Yeah.
But also... I wonder if I can like figure out how to post pictures because I want to show everybody what I was wearing on Friday night and show how old I am.
Freaking moo-moo. Looking like a 98-year-old grandma just chilling at the bar.
We went to dinner. I didn't know we were gonna go to the bar afterwards. Although I should have figured.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna put these shorts on with my t-shirt dress. It was a t-shirt dress because it had pockets.
That was not a t-shirt dress. That was a moo-moo. Straight moo-moo.
No.
Girl, you look like you were like walking onto the Titanic. Your nightgown y todo. All it was missing is just peasants.
I'm gonna figure out how to apply a picture right here of my t-shirt dress.
Y'all, she says t-shirt dress, I say moo-moo.
I'll tell you what, I didn't get hit on at all that night. And that's how I like it.
You didn't, but I did. But it was by a girl, so...
Yeah. It doesn't count.
Wasn't interested. Never interested. But no, there's a really big stigma about going out now in your late 20s, early 30s. Because people are like, oh, you should be grown up. You should be mature. And I think it's kind of, like, I see both sides. Like, I think it's kind of immature, but also at the same time, like, why is it such a big deal? As long as all your shit's together and you're responsible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you know your priorities, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Like, I'm 28 years old, and I'm married, I have 2 kids. Friday night, the plan was to go out to dinner with you guys and then come home.
Yeah.
Pat was going to stay home with the kids. Chloe ended up wanting to have a sleepover, and she wanted Sunny to go with her, so I was like, we don't got kids tonight. Date night. So we went out with me. We don't get to do that a lot.
Yeah.
But I think it's so important to like take that time to like hang out with your friends and like.
It really is, especially now in today's society.
And like I don't really like going out without Pat. Like he's not a big drinker and he doesn't doesn't care to go out or whatever. But he'll let me go if I want to. But I just like. I don't want to.
That's the one good thing about him, though. Like, even though he doesn't like going out, he still does, and he's not like a Debbie Downer.
Yeah,
like how some,
time.
Yeah, like how some people are in the relationships. Like, I'm only here because she wanted to come. Like,
yeah,
why are you mad?
Yeah,
like have fun.
And like he's there to like make sure that I like get home safe and he's good. He's good.
He's perfect.
We love Daddy Pat.
Daddy Pat. But yeah, I think that's a big old thing because like some of my family members like, you need to stop going. Like, first of all, you don't pay my bills. Mm-hmm. Like. Nor you're not married to me. Like I don't know. Like, I didn't get to do any of this stuff. Yeah. Why can't I experience that?
I would say if you don't have kids, I have two things to say. If you don't have kids, and your bills are paid, you go to work. I don't care what the fuck you do. Like, live your life. Live your best life. And if you do have kids and you're paying your bills and you're getting your shit done and going to work,
go out!
Get your ass on the dance floor!
You deserve that. Being a parent is hard.
It is.
And every now and then you need, like, you know what? Not even a drink, but to go out and just be like, okay, I could breathe for a little bit.
This is another episode I'm going to end up doing, but like, just like, because like I'm a working mom. Like, I work full time.
Yeah.
But it's been a little bit easier since I've gotten like a new job that like is very flexible with my hours and stuff. So I feel like I'm with my kids a little bit more. But just like how they say, oh, you spend all day away from them, you're letting somebody else raise them. I'm like, no. I know where they're at all the time. I work so that I can get them nice things, so I can provide for them, so I can put Chloe in the after school activities that she wants to do and stuff. And I was like, and that's a lot. Like, it's a lot, and it's exhausting. And sometimes I just want to go away from like a 6-year-old and a 10-month-old that just yell at me all the time.
Because there's a difference between having a drink at your house by yourself and like relaxing that way, but it's like you still can't relax because you still have the kids. Mm-hmm. But it's like, okay, like going out to the bar, late 20s, early 30s, like I get a break from that. I don't have to worry about that for a while.
And then it's true, like I say I don't like anybody, but it's nice to go out and just like see faces that I don't see all the time, because I work, I come home, that's it.
Do it again.
Exactly.
Sometimes cry.
I need a change of scenery sometimes. And now I can go to the bar again.
And now, like, I finally gotten to that point. It's like, okay, I've been doing this for like 4 years now. Like, I'm starting to chill out and just like, have a drink at home. But I don't even want to have a drink. Well, also because medically the doctor said I can't, so. But am I gonna listen?
There's like sometimes where I don't even feel like drinking.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the effects of peer pressure when going out when it comes to alcohol is extremely strong.
Yeah.
Like, it's very strong because you're like, you go with the attentions and the control, like, I'm not going to drink tonight. But then you see your friends drinking. And
Patrick has a lot of self-control because he didn't have one drink on Friday night.
He had some shots.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did. He had a couple because somebody,
Because we got those first ones for free.
Yeah, because I told him, I was like, he's like, oh. No, he had one. He only had one because I took that other one for him.
Took the lemon drop.
Yeah, that's right.
I saw that. Rude.
I'll just take it, I told him. He's like, okay.
I saw his face. He's like, oh.
I got it. It's good. I'm a team player.
Yeah.
I forgot where the peer pressure. Peer pressure. Yeah.
Nice transition.
Hey. Anyway. I don't hang out with people that are like that anymore, though. That like if I tell you I'm not drinking tonight, you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not gonna force anybody to drink if they don't want to. Like, cool, then you're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if someone says, oh, I need a driver, I'm like, hey, if you want to drink, I got a driver.
Yeah. I don't, like, honestly, I don't even think it's, I think peer pressure is the wrong term. I think it's more like FOMO. You know what I mean? Because
I always forget what that means.
Fear of missing out.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of that. Because it's like, you want to make those memories, and it's like, even though you're not going to remember them, Snapchat will. You know what I mean?
I love seeing it on my memories every 4 years.
Same, but it's like every week.
I don't even like have people like on Snapchat that go to the bar like that anymore.
Yeah.
And so like when there's like events and stuff, I like get on there to like see if anybody's there, and I'm like, oh damn, I don't hang out with anybody that goes to the bar like that anymore.
And I think for me it's so different because going out to the bar all the time when I was drinking and going out all those times, like I've made a lot of friends that are at the bar and a lot of the bartenders. So a lot of my friends are young. Mm-hmm. That I know it's because, well, it's a young bar crowd and they're going out and I'm there, so it's like, of course we're friends.
Yeah.
And so that's all I see on my Snapchat is just people constantly drinking, constantly going out.
See, and I got rid of a lot of those people just because, like, I don't know. Because when I got with Patrick and it was just like, I don't want to see any of this. I'm not going to sit here and scroll through my phone. You know how many people I have on Snapchat?
Yeah.
I need to go through and delete a bunch of people again.
I don't delete anybody.
Me either, because I'm a little nosy.
Same.
Well, now I'm going to have people deleting me.
They delete me, though.
I don't want to see this bitch.
I get deleted 25-8.
I will delete you if it says that I'm subscribed to you.
Absolutely not. I'm not a fucking fan.
I'm not your fan.
No.
What do you mean?
I don't even like you in real life.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, just want to vibe. I just want to be around people that I'm vibing with.
Just want to chill at home with my dog.
Yeah.
Watch documentaries.
But I will say, when we went out for my bachelor party, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And like I said, I was with people that I vibed with. And we were there to like celebrate. Like, I'm good with going out to like celebrate and stuff. I feel like that's the only time that I'm like, okay, let's get fucked up.
Yeah. And then sometimes, like, you do that, you make that plan, like, we're gonna get fucked up, and you're like, no.
Then it happens, and you're just like, eh.
Yeah.
Like, even that night, we went, and we were like, I didn't drink that much at the bar, because we were dancing.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. I like to go out and dance.
I think when it's like that, though, it's like, because of the vibes and who you're with, the fun almost acts like...
As an alcohol.
Yeah, as an alcohol. So you're like, I'm drunk off the fun, not on alcohol.
And I never knew what that was like before. I was sad. I was depressed.
Same.
I was going through some shit in my early 20s. Let me tell you what.
I was not going through anything through my early 20s. I was still in the closet.
My early 20s is when Tina came into fruition. Is that word?
Fruition?
Damn it! I did that earlier, too. I was trying to use that word, and Pat said it for me, and I was like, I was going to say fruition. They came into Fergalicious.
Okay, Sasha Fierce.
Or whatever Beyonce.
Whatever the Bible says.
Anyway, okay, so I had people write in and talk about their thoughts about their, like, going out late 20s, early 30s, or whatever. So, Dallas, 27, who is married, said, I met my husband when I was 22, and we both lived near Mill Avenue, Tempe Bar District. Back then, we thought going out before 10:30 was early. We partied every weekend, all weekend, and even during the week. Most nights, we wouldn't get home until 2:30, 3 a.m., and still partied until 6 a.m. We would wake up at noon the next morning, feeling fine, and would go about our day like normal. Now, we're always in bed no later than 10 p.m. If we stay out past that, drinking, which we do every couple months, we are dead hungover the next morning and barely functioning. I miss the days where I could drink however much I wanted without being hungover or even getting heartburn. Now, anything more than 2 drinks and I'm taking Tums and ibuprofen before bed. The funniest part of growing up is now we go to our favorite Mill Ave bar maybe once a year for nostalgia, and we feel so old compared to the majority. We used to be the majority. That really brings our age into a reality check.
And that's the thing, though, is because 27 isn't really old.
No.
No.
It was funny when we went out for my birthday in Tucson. We went to O'Malley's.
Oh, I love O'Malley's. But it's very collegey.
We went there, and I remember the last time I went there was, I think when I was 19 or 20, because I was using my fake ID.
It's criminal.
And it was a vibe. Like,
yeah.
It was so much fun. I think that was the last time I went there, though. And then, no, we went out another time for Cassandra's birthday, and it was after I had Chloe, so it was maybe when I was 22 or 23. But we went to, like, Hi-Fi, and it was just, like, it was fun. It was a vibe. That was, like, the last time I went out there. But me and Pat went there for my birthday this year, and I was just looking around. I was like, oh, these kids look like they're in college. They're babies.
Oh, they're not even in college.
So me and him were, like, sitting at the bar, and we're just, like, I think the bartender knew, like, what type of people we were. Yeah. Because she was so nice to us.
She's just like, do you guys need anything? Yeah. A walker? Tennis balls?
And I was just like... And then we went to Hi-Fi, and, like, the music was popping and stuff there, and I just wanted to go dance and stuff, but still, like, I met this girl, and she was like, I'm 23, and I was like, damn, I'm 28.
Like, yeah, and the thing is, like, you're both in your 20s.
Yeah, but she was just like, girl, you look so good, like, you're out here shaking your ass, like, you're, you know.
Like, I never said I was ugly, I just said I was tired. I
was old. I'm all yawning and shit at the bar. Like,
it's only 8:30.
I hate that, because I'm like, the night is still young. But you're ready to go home.
Yeah, I feel that, though. I feel that. Especially with, like, being able to drink all night, go to sleep for 2 hours, and still wake up perfectly fine.
Shutting the bar down, then going to the after party.
Yeah.
And continuing to drink.
Until the sun comes up.
And then just, like, wake up. I remember I thought I was a superhero when I was 21.
This is a superpower.
Because I went through this period of time where I never got hungover.
Yeah. Same.
And I don't remember what I was drinking. Everything.
Yeah, like the few times that I did drink before I started actually drinking, would drink a lot, and it's like I wake up like, oh, I thought I'd be dying. Like the movies are a lie. Like my mom's lying to
False.
me.
I'm a superhero.
False advertisement.
This is my strength.
Then I turned 25. And it was downhill from there.
I think that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even now, even having one drink, my stomach starts bubbling, my head starts hurting, and I'm like, I'm going to be dead tomorrow. And it's just one drink.
And I hate being hungover because I have kids.
Yeah.
One of them is very needy. And it's not the 10-month-old.
The oldest one takes after her mom.
Literally. Mom, just let me sleep.
Oh my god. And then I feel it's even worse because sometimes like I wouldn't get home till like 4 or 5 in the morning, drunk, sleep until 7 o'clock, 7:30, and be up for the rest of the day. And I'm just suffering with wanting to throw up, my head's spinning, it's pounding, but I can't go back to sleep.
I remember every Friday when I get paid, I go to Safeway and I buy a 6-pack of wine.
Jesus
and I
Christ.
drink 4 of those bottles just on my own.
Oh, I remember seeing that on your Snapchat stories.
That was the best time of my life.
I
was going through a divorce.
And I think you would have Annie come over and you guys would just cry.
No, I would FaceTime Brooklyn.
Oh.
And I was not crying on the phone.
I just remember seeing her, I was like, well, skip this story. We weren't close at the time.
That also reminds me of like I can't believe how like when that time too, is when I would go to softball and I would like drink the wine during the softball games straight out the bottle, and then I'd stay afterwards and drink with everybody too.
More wine?
Just anything, I think. Like,
see, that's when you're younger though. You're able to do that. You could drink everything and anything and be absolutely fine.
But like, how did I do that? Like, I still had Chloe or whatever, but like, I stay up late and I drink and stuff, and that's still when I was working at the bank. So then I'd wake up and I'd go to the work, and I was just like, that was just my routine. If I tried to do that right now, like, I can't imagine myself staying after 8 p.m. like at the softball fields and like.
Oh no! Especially now with where I work, and it's a 12-hour labor job, and you're waking up at 4 a.m. to get to work at 5, and it's like, oh god.
I mean, I'm working from home tomorrow.
I can't do that. I tried it one time, didn't get home till 2 o'clock, had to wake up at 4, go to work. I'm hungover.
I don't like being hungover.
Yeah, and it was bad. That's why I always called in at the bank. And our boss...
We quit so we can talk shit about it now.
And our boss would be like, Henry... She's like, I know you're hungover. I'm like, yeah, but I'll work when I'm sick. I'm not going to work when I'm hungover because I'll fight everybody. And I was always on the verge of fighting everybody anyway, so...
I think I was nicer when I was hungover to people.
I was dead to the world. I was non-existent.
My favorite time to work when I was hungover was working at Pizza Hut because we all went out together the night before. So we were all suffering. We were all dying.
And at least you had food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we'd have somebody do Roberto's run. Yeah. That's when I discovered I liked coffee.
Oh my god, it helps so much.
Okay, so I have another write-in. Desiree, who is 30 next month, said
It sucks when you turn 30, just so you know.
She said, I actually love it so much more than when I was younger. I know my limits and I don't feel the need to get overly drunk. I'm also usually home by a decent time. There's just not as much pressure and FOMO. I don't care. Oh, sorry, that part. Skip. But anyway, yeah, so like you were saying, like...
She makes a very fair point, though. Like, once you start to get... Especially when you're like, you hit 30 and you're like, okay, if you're one of those people that spent your 20s drinking, and you finally get to that age, it's like, I know my limits, I know what I can handle, I know what I can't handle, I know what I need to do, I know when I need to stop, and I'm still able to have a good time.
Well, that's what, like I'm saying, like, Friday night, we went out, I knew I had to wake up on Saturday early.
Yeah.
I had to be somewhere by 8 o'clock. I knew that I needed to be ready, so I couldn't, like, go where I was going all scrubbed out. So I knew how to get up, take a shower, get ready, and then, like, I had, like, it was a busy Saturday.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be feeling like shit all day. So I didn't, like, I just didn't overdo it. And I didn't feel like I had to overdo it.
Yeah.
Like, I was just out because it was fun, and, yeah, I was tired, but, like...
Yeah.
I don't stay out that late anymore.
Yeah, I agree exactly.
I don't
with what
stay
you said.
up that late anymore. Like we've been going to bed by like 9, 10 o'clock. We're in bed.
Yeah, so sometimes I do
And
that
it's so
too.
nice.
On my days off, though, I like to stay up. I think it's because like I'm working 12 hours all the time, and it's like
Sometimes I feel like I need to stay up and be doing something.
productive. It feels like that's my productive
But I'm also
time.
like, I just need to time manage better during the day, and then I can just sleep, and it'll be fine.
That's very true.
So I'm getting a little bit better at
But
that.
I also agree though with like, even if you want to get overly drunk, go ahead, but don't make it everyone else's business because that's still your responsibility. You're still your own person.
Everybody else's problem.
Yeah, don't make it everyone else's problem because
Yeah.
that's when you get punched in the face, and at that point you deserve it.
Not me saying, I want to fight somebody for no reason.
Sober.
For no reason.
Has an empty beer bottle at the bar, ready to go.
Why?
Petty all the time.
I'm not even mad about it. Don't mess with me when I'm in a good mood.
Oh, and I'm always the one like, all right, bet, let's go.
And that's why I can't go out with Henry, because if I want to fight someone, he has my back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna persuade you to not fight somebody, especially if we've been drinking.
He'll hold my earrings.
Yeah, and if there's somebody else that's in the mix, I'm fighting them too.
Don't get in my way.
I need to get my licks in.
I've never. Okay, so I used to go out with this girl, and like she was real feisty and stuff, and this one bitch was giving her looks all night at the bar, and I guess at the end of the night she finally like said something, and they were fighting right in front of the bar, and I was like, ah damn, I'm wearing wedges. But all right, let's go. And I was trying to get her off, and like this other girl trying to came out, and I was like, I'm trying to get her off of her.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Now I'll take this wedge off and I'll swing it.
But I don't think I've ever like. Oh, I did get in one fight one time.
I've
when I was
honestly never
drinking.
been into a fight. I've broken up plenty of fights, and I get hit. And I'm like, I'm trying to get y'all to stop. Like, there's no reason for this.
I got cheap shotted one time.
I did get cheap shotted too by my sister's brother.
And I wasn't even doing anything because no one's ever hit me before.
Yeah.
People talk a lot of shit, but then I usually like call them out and they're like, "Oh no,
No one's ever hit me before either.
But she like cheap shotted me, and I was like, and then it took me a minute, and then I went inside and we fought, and that was it. We're cool now.
I
She my
remember
cousin.
during 2020 when there was quarantine and everything was shut down. Ben used to have his house open up, and it was called BJ's.
I remember that.
And it was so fun because they, like, him and Johnny would just buy beer and invite everyone over to the house as if it was an actual bar.
Party at Ben.
And it was so much fun. But I remember one time there was a big fight, all because one of the lesbians wanted to come out and ruin everybody's time, I guess.
Damn lesbian. I identify as lesbian, married to a straight white man. He's an ally.
He is an ally.
Again, that's for another episode.
I'm hoping here for that episode too.
You're gonna have to be.
Yes.
Henry is probably going to frequent on the podcast, just
Gang,
so
gang.
everybody knows. So get real familiar with this. What was I gonna say though? Sometimes I like a good house party more than going to the bar.
I think it's the millennial in us.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the millennial in us, and then with our parents being Gen X and how they would hang out and party, it's like they didn't really go out to the bar all that much. It was always barbecues, house
I
parties,
was just
chilling.
saying, I like a good kickback.
Yeah, kickback. I'm there.
I'm like, and I finally have like a backyard that's like, I have a fire pit, like I have a
Yeah.
good big patio, and I have no friends, so I can't do kickbacks. Nobody likes me.
Have to wait for my days off.
I gotta wait for Chloe's friends to get older so I can host underage parties.
Calling the cops.
Kidding. So kidding.
Yeah, wink, wink.
Why do you want one? Because I'd rather you drink it inside the house.
So you're a cool mom.
Not like regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
But I think house parties beat the bar every time. 100 times over.
Yeah.
It's a good, not like a house party like these younger generations throw.
And also it's because like when I drink, I like to drink for like the flavor and for the taste.
I want to sip it.
Yeah.
Put it in my koozie, keep it nice and cool.
And I'm like a wine girl now, so like
Yeah.
I'll just sit there and drink my wine all night.
Yeah, and you're having a great time. Everyone's sitting because standing up for a long time makes us out of breath and it hurts.
Because we're old and our knees hurt. It's fine.
So it's like everyone's sitting enjoying the good music that we grew up to.
That we picked. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have to sit there and listen
Instead
to
of this bullshit that you're fucking playing at the bar.
I don't even know what do the kids listen to, Henry?
Throat Go by Kid Tetris.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's a song of the gays, but it's great. But I like today's music, but playing it at a bar is not the vibe.
It's not the vibe.
It's really not.
Have you seen those TikToks where they're like, when our generation when 90s babies start getting married? So like,
yes,
that was
that's
my
what we were
wedding.
talking about.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're never going to get off the dance floor if that happens.
No. That's how it was at my sister's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are the vibes. Those are good songs. Like,
To shake your ass to.
You could dance to them or you could chill out.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, you're having a good time.
I love it here.
Yes.
What was I gonna say? They just don't do it like they used to.
Honestly, no. They really don't.
It's because, like, I don't know. Even back then, when we'd go out in like the early 20s, when I was 21 and stuff, like, it just was like a different vibe. I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was going through a lot of shit.
I mean, I don't care now, but obviously.
And his therapist said,
my therapist quit me.
"Oh."
She said, she's like, I can't do this no more. I'm like, it's fair.
I have another one. This is my last one. And this one is anonymous. But I'm just going to read exactly what she sent me. It gave me chills when I read it.
Ooh.
She said, I'll start by saying me sharing my experiences isn't just about sharing my crazy life as a teenage kid, but more so hoping it can reach a younger crowd or someone who can relate on how important self-love is. I've always been a bigger girl. I've been overweight my whole life, being teased about it. That's where my self-hate started. When I turned 16, I lost my virginity, and from there I went wild. I just wanted to be wanted, and that meant attention anywhere I could get it. If a guy even gave me the slightest bit of attention, I gave it up. In my head, I was thinking how amazing it was that guys wanted to sleep with me, even though I was overweight. But in reality, guys are dogs, especially at that age.
Preach.
If you're going to give it up, they will sleep with you. But they didn't actually want to be with me. Actually, most of them wanted to keep it a secret, which caused more pain in my heart.
Ooh.
Yeah, I still kept doing it. If someone gave me attention, it happened. From 16 to 21, I slept with over 30 people. I say over 30 because I try to count and I just can't remember everyone. Sad, right? I grew up in a family full of addicts. My dad overdosing, my mom being addicted to meth until I was 15. Yet I still didn't learn from their mistakes. I was a pretty good kid up until 16. I lost my virginity, started smoking weed, doing coke, to even trying harder drugs because those drugs brought me around people who did more. Luckily for me, it all stopped when I was 21. I met my husband, who seen me for me. He loved me at any weight, and I was and wanted to make me a better person. I regret everything I've done, and honestly, I'm jealous of the people who stayed a virgin until marriage. I know people will laugh at that, but I wish I could say my husband was my only one. He deserves it. Nonetheless, he doesn't judge me. He has asked me, when we first got together, how many people I've slept with, and I told him a lot, and that I didn't feel the need to answer, mostly because I was embarrassed. He said okay, and he's never asked again. A decade later, and he still loves me. We should all have more love for ourselves. I know at that age it's hard, but I wish I did. So I relate to that a lot because, like, I just feel that. Going out, that's why I always say, too, like, the people that you're around when you go out and stuff, too, is so important because I just, like, see people going out with, like, shitty people that do not take care of you and don't look out for you, and it just makes me so mad. I'm like, you need new friends.
Definitely so. It's like, you should be around people that...
And I'm always one of those people that's like, if we're having a girls' night and I see you trying to leave with some dude, I'm like, no.
Stepping in.
Mm-mm.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
I will be the one.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that.
Hate me all you want, but, like, no, looking out for you.
Yeah. I think it's just so easy to, like, use drinking and all of that as, like, a good vice.
A good coping mechanism, which makes it such... That's what makes it so addicting.
Especially when you're young, because you don't know. Like,
your brain's still developing.
Mm-hmm.
And you have all... Like, your hormones are going crazy. Like, you can't think properly when you're a teenager, especially at 16.
Mm-hmm.
And to involve, like, drugs and then drinking like that just makes it so much harder. That's a lot.
Yeah. But, I don't don't know. I just like, I'm glad that they found somebody that loves them for them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how, like, I have a past. We're not going to get into that. It'll take too long. But, like, I have a past. I'm not perfect. And I wish there were some things that I didn't do. But at the same time, like, everything that I did as I was younger, like, going out to the bars, meeting everybody that I did, that kind of led me to, like, where I am now. Like,
yeah.
I would have never met Pat if I would have never...
So true.
Met people that, like, I know before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Everything kind of happens.
Or meeting people that know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me dating his friend. It's fine.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like those are one of the things, it's like...
Everything happens for a reason. Everybody has a past.
It forms you into the person that you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. So, me being wild in my early 20s kind of, like, made me, like, excited from, like, my 30s because I just know it's going to be chill and it's going to be, like...
Yeah. And me, I'm the complete opposite because I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
But, like, because of the person who I was before, didn't like drinking, didn't like going out, I just liked chilling at home and, you know, being by myself. Until I got to this point where it's like, okay, I don't like that. And I feel like there's, like, a very thin line between, like, this person that I am now is judging me based off of the person that I used to be. Because it's like, I could still be that person, but I'm still, like, it's a big mix. And it's like, how do you deal with that? How do you cope with that?
It's hard, too, with people like us, because I feel like we have big personalities.
Yeah.
So if we're away from people for too long, it's just like, I don't like it.
It's a downward spiral.
I like it a lot more, too, because, like, I got to a period where I was just like, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to see nobody. Customer service did that to me at the bank. Now that I'm on medication, and now they got me on good drugs, and, like, now that I, like, work by myself a lot of the time, like, now I'm okay, and, like, I want to interact with more people.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why I'm excited to, like, start working this other job, because it's gonna, like, get me talking to other people.
Yeah, meeting new people, too.
Yeah, and I love that. Like, I like talking to people.
I do, too.
And I don't have to do it in, like, a drinking setting.
It doesn't have to be a drinking setting.
No.
You can make friends without going to the bar. It's not that hard.
I mean, it's hard in Safford, but...
Yeah, that's very true. It's hard in a small town.
But no, it's cool, because then I feel like that's where you meet the people that you vibe with, and then, like, later on, and you're like, oh, you go to the gym?
Yeah, honestly, that's where I've met a lot of the friends that I know now, because I always have people constantly telling me, Henry, you know everybody. And it's like, well, it's because I go out and, like...
Club. But there was a point where I thought I felt like I knew everybody.
Yeah.
Because I bartended, and I was at the bar every weekend, every other day, and now that group of people is not at the bar all the time.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's just weird to me, like, the new generation, and, like, it's just so,
Yeah. One of my cousins talks shit to me all the time. She was like, why are you friends with 21-year-olds? I'm like, it's not my fault. It's because I'm married.
You also won't be one of those freaking asshat old people that's like, back in my day.
Yeah. No, I could relate to any generation, any age.
Mm-hmm. I just felt so weird, though. Like, I was looking around all the time. I feel like a puppy in a zoo.
And me, everyone's like, hi Henry, hi Henry, hi Henry.
The lion tamer over there.
The ringleader.
Yes.
I can't help it that I'm popular.
It was fun, though. I had a good time.
I had a good time. I have a good time every time.
I think, like, once a month, that's nice to do.
Yeah.
Just to, like, get out. And I think the times that I've gone, it hasn't ever been too crazy out. I think that's why I like going on Fridays. Because it's just the right amount of whatever.
Sometimes when there's a lot of people, there's a fight, and it's like, well...
Someone did get kicked out on Friday night, though. And I was all watching like this.
Yeah, it's the same name as me.
I seen it, I was like... Because he, like, jumped up in the air. And
he got kicked out twice.
Jesus Christ.
In the same night. In a span of, like, 10 minutes.
Damn. I only saw the first one. Or the second one. I don't remember.
It was one of them.
I seen it.
But that's my thing. Like, if you're getting to the point where you're getting kicked out of bars, maybe you should stay home for a little bit and reflect. No judgment at all. Like, at all. But, like, maybe it's something you can take into consideration.
The only reason I think I stopped going to the bars was because of COVID. No.
Yeah.
No, it really was, though.
Yeah.
And then, because that's when, like, me and Pat started dating, and it was just, like...
Yeah. I started drinking in 2020. As soon as the pandemic started, I started drinking. But that was just me and an old friend that would just chill at home on my front porch and drink.
I think when my kids get older, and they're like old enough to like do their own thing and stuff like that. I think that's when I'll probably be more like wanting to like not party, but like go out and like drink more.
Enjoy your time.
Yeah. Like right now, I don't want to sound like my mom right now, but like I just want to enjoy my kids and like their things that they have going on. Like I want to be there for them. So there's a lot of things that I'm probably going to miss out on because I don't want to drink and party every other night. Like I can't do it.
Yeah.
Because I gotta be present for
Especially
them.
when you get to this age, though. It's just like you really can't function all day.
Mm-mm.
Like you're out of commission. Check engine light is on. The tire sensor's on.
And I feel like when you get older, it probably comes back. You're able to do it. But like I can't afford to spend a whole day hungover in bed. I got too much shit to do. I got a podcast to edit.
And I just get to watch it.
He gets to talk all this shit and not do any of the work.
Of course.
Love that for you.
Hey, I said I'm willing to be an assistant.
I love that for
I
you.
just don't know what I'm assisting.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm cool. Like I love people going out and doing their thing as long as because the people that I know I feel like have their shit handled.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like I don't care.
Yeah.
You're grown. You make the decisions for yourself.
But even like
That's why I don't want nobody saying shit about me when I go out because I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
My kids are taken care of. My bills are paid.
Yeah.
My husband's satisfied. It's all
At this
good.
point, it's like, bitch, you can have whatever opinion you want about me. I'm gonna still sleep at home with one leg out and my fan on. Like, I don't give a fuck. But, like, I feel like everyone should be like that, though. Like, if you want to go out every single day and get plastered, by all means,
Do it.
Do it. But do it responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
You should always do everything responsibly.
Yeah.
But if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it and fuck what everyone else tells you. If it becomes a problem, though, like, you should be able to at least recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to fix it if you don't want to, but at least recognizing it is something.
Yeah, I just think like the people that are my age and they don't have kids, and I'm like, you know what? You don't have kids because you don't want them or whatever your reasons are. Like,
Cool.
that's you don't want kids, so you can go out all the time. By all means,
Do it. But don't throw it in everyone else's face because they have kids. Like, oh, you can't go out, you can't do that.
no, because my kids are always gonna come first.
Yeah.
My kids and my husband.
Hell, if I could bring my kids to the bar, I'd bring my kids to the bar.
Yeah, you can bring those other
The other people that you hang out with.
My husband and my kids.
One of my biggest pet peeves, though, is that when people move out of a small town like Safford, and they move
talk
to, like...
shit.
They move to Phoenix or Tucson and they talk
They
shit.
think they're better than everybody.
Yes! They think
Yeah.
they're so bougie. Like, all everyone does in Safford is go out to the bars and drink. And I'm like...
It's called social drinking.
I was like, but it's a small town. Of course you're going to see way more of it than when you're going to someplace like Tucson or Phoenix, which are considered party towns. Like, you have Tempe, you have Mill Ave, you have 4th Ave,
I've never been out to Mill Ave. Did you know that?
It's so much fun.
I've been downtown Tucson, but I don't really go to Phoenix a lot, so...
Yeah. If I go to Phoenix, I like going to Charlie's. The gay bar, so much fun.
We've been out in El Paso.
Oh my god, yeah!
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was a good
That
time.
was
We
it.
need to go back to El Paso.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. No, I just, like... I don't know. I just see everybody, and I'm just like, whatever. As long as you're not, like, drinking and driving and, like...
Yeah, let's not be doing that, people, because that will ruin your life, and it puts a lot of stress on you.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a constant that you think about every single day. It's like at the forefront of your mind. Like, you wake up thinking about it, and you go to bed thinking about it.
Yeah, I just, like... I don't know. I did some dumb shit when I was drinking. And
So have I.
But at the same time, I've also made a lot of friends and a lot of good memories. So I regret nothing.
I regret none of the shit that I've done. Not a single letter.
Maybe one or two. Maybe getting pregnant by the bartender. I don't know.
And then marrying them.
And then divorcing.
That was a great roast, though.
Shelby, I hope you're listening to this.
You guys are friends now. So
I can
it's
say
fine.
that because we're friends now.
Yeah, you added her back on Facebook.
We talked about that.
I know.
I'm all our friends on Facebook again.
All I know is that speaking of fighting, when we were talking about earlier, when that one bitch said, "Fuck Jessica," and I'm like,
Everybody turned
who?
around.
Excuse you?
And I'm just sitting here like,
What did I do?
I'm literally just sitting here in my moo like, why are you mad at me?
And keep in mind, we didn't have a lot to drink, but we had a few in us, and so it's like, but fuck Jessica, say it to her face with your whole chest, bitch.
Cat's eyes get all bright. He's like, ah, shit.
Me ready to fucking throw a
It's
stool.
about to go down.
Poor Daddy Pat sitting
And
in
you
the
know
middle.
what? I bet the bartenders would have let me fight.
Yeah, Jessica, our other friend Jessica, is still trying to hold me back.
Poor sweetie. She's like, this is not what I came out for.
Poor her.
But you never know what you're gonna get when you go out with us.
Especially the Leo.
And I kept telling people that I was a Leo moon. That's a lie. I'm a Scorpio moon.
Yeah, Leo moon just
Which explains a lot about me, I feel like.
very much so.
Mm-hmm. I'm a Libra rising. I know nothing about Libra.
Oh God, I know a lot about Libras.
So take that with what you will.
Libras are okay.
I just know Scorpio, and I'm like, I don't fucks with me either.
This is what I tell everyone. I'm like, Leos love everyone and get along with everybody, but not everyone can get along with the Leo, and it shows a lot of the time, especially at a bar.
You died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care if you don't fucking like me. So you have terrible taste, is what you're saying?
Oh, that's on you. Take it up with God.
So you shop at Walmart, and I'm over here shopping at Gucci. Just kidding. I can't afford Gucci. I can afford whatever they have at the swap meet.
Whatever. Oh, there's no time on here. I can't see
Great.
shit. Well, I think.
Yeah, there's a time. 56 minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah, we stayed under an hour.
I know. Honestly, it didn't feel like it was enough.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah,
Chatting it
nice.
up. I don't know if we'll use the video, but definitely.
Oh, us just fucking all up against the camera like it's a porno.
On my bed.
You want to see my titties?
Don't look. Well, I think that's gonna do it.
I think it was a great one.
I think it was good.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it back.
I love being here.
You have any last words for the people? Where can everyone find you besides Shane's place?
Oh, you could. Oh, if you want to add me on Snapchat, my name is Henry Michael 12. Instagram is Henry Michael 10. And I'm on Facebook as Henry Michael Guerrero III. Follow me. I'm funny. Everyone's always telling me that my Facebook is hilarious.
Add him on Facebook for the memes.
Yeah, and my Snapchat rants when I go back on them are A1.
Yes, they are.
I know.
I love it.
And sometimes you'll see me drunk partying and talking to my dog.
We love Chevy.
Yes, we stand Chevy.
All right, well, that's the tea on going out in your late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, drink up, bitches.
Yee. Hold on, I had a good, exit. I think that was it. Hold on.
You can tell this is our first time.
I've never done this before.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah, no, that was it. That's the tea for this episode. Bye, friends.
Deuces.